Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I am taking part in a lovely collaboration. Now this one's called Fall in Love with Junk Journaling and it's hosted by My Porch Prints and it's been this last week. So it started off on last Sunday with Kyra doing her lovely journal, and then we've had some lovely ladies doing it so far. We are now on Saturday the 17th, which is me, and then tomorrow on Sunday we have the lovely RachandBella doing something as well. So if you haven't seen those, pop along. I'll pop a link down below and you can take a look at what they've made so far. So lovely, they've made some fabulous stuff, so do go and take a look. Right, I'm going to be doing something in a minute, but first of all I wanted to show you this because I looked at the first video that Kyra did and I made one of the little journals, but I've added paper strips instead of the lovely lace that she used. I've just popped paper in between mine. I used my digital kit, the autumn digital kit. But look, I've got these lovely little leaves as well. These are the free ones from Kyra and My Porch Prints and Stephanie on here, so you can go back and you can download those as well. So what I've done with this journal that I'm starting, I have got two lots in the front and the back. I've got my digital kit, so I've got the pages there, and in the middle I've added some coffee stain paper in there, and then in the middle of that, so we've got lots of journal room. Look at that lovely paper. This is My Porch Prints ones, and it's just beautiful. And in the middle of that, I've used one of my papers and I've just made like a little pull out, and I've attached it exactly the same with a paper sort of fastener really on there, which is lovely, and I'm loving it. So I just think it's so lovely. Do apologise, I've still got a bit of a croaky throat, and I've also got these lovely like copper colour paper clips, and I normally do hidden paper clips, but I've just left them because I think they just work so well in the journal. Right, so today, let me stop talking. Okie dokie, sorry about that. I've still got this awful sore throat and cough. It doesn't seem to want to disappear. Anyway, right, what was I going to do? In this middle bit, this is what I'm going to do today. I have got an extra piece. Now, I've printed on both sides of this. Now, this can either go in your journal or it can actually be a separate little sort of folio thingamajig. But I'm going to pop it into my journal. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I've got some bits and pieces here. I've got this, which I actually sewed on the sewing machine. Now, I'm going to use that, I think. And I'm going to use that as a template. Now I've got these two little bits which I'm going to do, so we're going to stick that in, but I'm going to pop that to the side because we don't need that at the moment. But I want to stick these on so that they are stuck on properly in the beginning. So I'm just going to quickly ink these down. Now what I've done these 2 centimeters. And then just folded them in half. So just a little bit of ink down the sides like that, just so we get rid of these little white bits. So there we go. Perfect. A little bit of inking like that. Pop that down. So I'm going to get just a little bit of tacky glue. Now I'm going to use these, are lovely. I love these papers. I'm going to just pop one down this side like that. Look, I haven't really folded them very straight. That wasn't very good, was it? But that's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. All handmade, isn't it? So it's fine. So I'm just going to stick this down the side like that. If I stick this on first, then I know this is going to be sort of pretty stuck on, if you know what I mean. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to do the other one this side. Just got to make sure that we stick them on properly so they fold that way out. like that, just a little bit of tacky glue, like that. So yeah, this can be made as a little folio, or you can actually just pop it into your journal. If you're going to use it as a folio separately, then obviously you don't need these little sort of tabby bits, do you? We don't need those. So that's going to sit on there like that. So it just sits like that. So let me just show you what I mean. I've got my glue over there. Let's find where I was going to put it. I did put that marker and then I took it out, didn't I? No, that wasn't it, was it? There we go. So that's like that. So it's sort of like a W. Then that's just going to sit in there like that. That will glue to that side, and then that will glue to that side. And that's a good way of adding in an extra sort of page into your journal as well, like that. Okay, and then we are going to just embellish the middle bit. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that back in there. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's pop this down. Right, I have some lovely papers here. This is a lovely one from Stephanie's kit. These are from my kit. I have actually marked this one off. Excuse me for coughing, I do apologise. Now, what I would like to do on this side is make like a little pocket. But what I would like to do is just sort of like concertina the edges up, just so it opens up just a little bit. Now I've marked across on the bottom, so I want it 10 centimeters high and 19 centimeters wide, because my page, this half a page, I'm doing it in centimeters because it's easier for me to measure, because my page is 14 centimeters. So I'm going to take 13 centimeters like that, and then I'm going to add another 6 centimeters because I'm going to concertina each side 3 centimeters. So I'll show you in a minute what that's going to be like. So I'm going to cut this down first like this. So we're going to do 10 centimeters, which is roughly 4 inches, like that. And then we want to do 19 centimeters. Not sure, did I cut that down? No, I didn't. So that's 19 centimeters. So that's probably about 7.5 inches, like that. But doing it in centimeters makes it a little bit easier for me. So we've cut that down, and then what we want to do, I'm going to do it on here. I'm going to score 3 centimeters this side. So that's 1 centimeter, roughly, like that. 2 centimeters, and then we've got, am I in shot? I hope I'm in the right place. I think so. And then like that. So we've got 3 centimeters that side, turn it round, and then I'm going to score 3 this side. 1. This is quite a nice way to make a little pocket that's got, you know, a little bit more space in it. There we go. Let's pop that away a moment. Pop that down. Okay, so then we've got this fold down like that. So just sort of concertina it like that. I haven't done that very well, but, and then fold it in like that, and then back out again. Okay, so that's what we got. So you've got like a little W at each end. Okay, and then at the bottom of it, whichever side, I'm going to open that out, excuse me, and just cut a little corner off, just like that, just so it's easier to sort of stick down. So when we stick it onto the paper, because I want this bit to be flat against the bottom, so let's bring this out. So that will sit flat against the bottom, and this will stick down, and then you've got like a little flap like that. So there we go, and then we can stick that down. Super simple, super simple. Just a little bit of ink. Oh my gosh, I do apologise for my coughing. I've tried not to talk all week so that I could get this video done so I didn't have to cough. There we go, so that's that done. So then that will just sit on there like that, and then we've got a little bit, and then this little bit here, we can just pop the glue along there. So shall I pop that on? Because then what I was thinking was, what did I do with my other little bits and pieces? Here it is, it was right under my nose. Look, I've got this, look at this great big pile of yummy bits on there. They are lovely, all the things that I've made. So this little piece that I sewed, I was thinking whether to attach it onto there like that and have, because I've got some little little tags, and I was thinking of hanging them off here, which I think would look quite nice, wouldn't it? So if I cut this piece off like that, wasn't quite sure how much I was going to use, so I sort of like sewed a little bit more. Okay, I think that can go on afterwards actually. I'm going to take this and glue it down. So I'm going to glue this piece down like this, and then this piece just at the sides. Now you don't have to make it like a concertina pocket, but I just think it makes it look, you know, really quite nice, and it's got a little bit more room in there. Just pop that down, take that little bit of cotton off there, stick that down, stuck to my finger. So you want to hold that down and make sure that's stuck down nicely like that. Perfect. And look at that. So then we've got this lovely little open pocket there to put bits and pieces in. So that I thought would be quite nice on there. And I've got some little eyelets. Do you think we could pop some little eyelets in there? Let's get my little crocodile out. Try to be sort of a little bit prepared, but right, how many of these have I got? I've got 1, 2, I've got 3. 3 should be enough, shouldn't it? Do you think they would look quite nice hanging off there? I think so. So let me just mark a little bit there. Little one there. Do you think that's roughly, isn't it? And I'm just going to make a little hole. This should cut through, I'm sure. There we go. I'll cut it off with a little pair of scissors in a sec. And that's it. And then, okay, what do you think? And then we can just pop a little eyelet in there. Cut those little fluffy bits off. Pop a little eyelet through. I think that should work. I think that will work. Pop that in like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's pop that in there. I think this will look quite nice. What do you think? Yes. Now again, you don't have to use sort of eyelets and stuff. Use what you've got, or you could just, if you've got little, just your little bowl pins, you can just put them through there. You don't actually need the eyelets, but that looks nice, doesn't it? What do you think? That looks fab. Right, should I just stick that on? Should I stick it on so it comes a bit higher? They look quite nice. I was going to pop a little, just thinking, I got these lovely ones of Stephanie's little cars, I think. Little cars, they're little vans, aren't they? What do you think? Actually, that looks nice, but do you think they'll be hidden? Not really, because if you use them and you take them off, then this is still going to be on the underneath, isn't it? Instead of being a little bit bare. That's lovely. I love this teal colour. I think it's beautiful. Let's just pop that on, I think. A little bit of glue. There we go. Pop it quite low, I think, down there. Perfect. I'm going to pop the lid on this because it's very hot in here and it keeps sort of like drying up. Now I've got my glue gun, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue gun along here. Now, what you can do, if you're a sewer and you've got your sewing machine, before you stick this on, you could actually sew this to the actual little pocket, couldn't you? So make sure we've got the flap, so don't just stick the whole thing down because we need that little flappy bit. I'm going to put these on afterwards because I want to do this side first, but we can embellish that in a minute. That's lovely. So how lovely is that? I think that looks really good so far. Right, the idea, I don't think I need that now. Right, now this side, I've got a little template here that I made. And I wanted to use it on little, I was thinking of doing some little pockets like this, say maybe 3. I've got this one, but I think this has got, I can just turn that over. I was going to have 3 pockets and then just have this on each pocket like that going down. What do you think? Because this is Stephanie's lovely papers. I think it's that way round, is it? Maybe not, maybe it's that way round. Right, I'm going to cut 3 strips of this anyway. Pop you out of the way. And I think I will do, what do you reckon, 2.5 inches? 6.5 centimetres? That should be enough, shouldn't it? That's big enough for a pocket. So what did I do? Did I say 2.5? That was it, wasn't it? Do 2 of these. There we go. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I think, I've got that one, and that one. So let's just put that on there. Love the mix and match of these papers. They're fabulous. So that's perfect, isn't it? And I'm just going to do maybe I will score. Let's score down these. I'm going to have to score this way. So I'm going to score just 1 centimetre all the way down, I think. Should I? Yeah, I can score all the way down because I will probably need to cut that off, won't I? Let's just score down. Is this going to work? Let's have a think. Let's pop that on there like that. Yes, because then I just cut it, don't I? Is that right? It was working when I was trying to think about it in my head, but whether this will work now. And then my little template, what I did with this template, I scored a little line. I'll just show you what I did, look. Just in case you want a little template. I popped that 1 centimetre, did a little score line, like that. So we've got this little score line across there. And then I measured I measured about, I think it's about 1.5 inches. Right there. It doesn't really matter where you do it on the piece of paper. And then I just did that. Very technical. And then I cut down the little score line, and then just rounded that little top piece like that. And then you have your like little file folder top piece. So then you can use that as a little template then. Okay. Let's bring these forward. Let's do this one first. Going to put you on there. So how far? About there. And just so where we can cut it. Like that. And this one goes, so that can go, there's my score line. So I've got one there, let's go a little bit higher. Like that. You might have a little machine that does this. Don't know, can you get little machines that do this? That goes there, and then I'll just put this one under there. I think that's roughly. You could probably measure it a little bit easier than me. Or take a little bit more time. But can you see? You probably can't see those lines. I'm going to have to cut it from this side. Let's just cut down through here. I can't find my little score line, my little line now. I lost my line. Oh no, there it is. There it is. I should have done it in a bit of a better pencil. In a pencil, there we go. Round there. Round there. There we go. That's it. That's the bottom one. Okay, that's there. Yes, do a little bit of a darker line. Oh my gosh, I need to cut it off then. There we go. Cut that down like that. Okay, that's that one. So that would go on top like that. Does that make sense? No, we can see this one a little bit better without chopping it off. Like that. And then just slice down there. Okay, that did work, didn't it? Like that. So that goes on top, and then that goes on top. Sort of even, isn't it? Now I'm going to have to just give them a little bit of an ink so that we can actually see the edge a little bit. Like this. There we go, there's one. Oh, I do like this. Look, I cut that one. I went a little bit too far on that one. I think I might have to just fix that a second so it doesn't rip. So I did these two, what was it? 2.5 inches, I think. There we go. Brown and this lovely teal colour is just beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful colour. Okay guys, that looks like it will work, but I'm going to have to just pop a little bit of something on there just to fix it. Let's take a bit of this, take a little bit of paper, take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to just pop that down there just to fix it. There we go. You wouldn't know. Who would know? Nobody, would they? So let's pop the lid on there. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get all my bits and pieces. So we want this one first, don't we? And then this one. And then this one. Look at that. That works perfect. Doesn't it? So what I need to do is that's pretty even, isn't it? Okay. going to take this out. I'm going to make a little mark there, just so I know where to put these. A little mark there, and then that one just goes at the end. Fabulous. Right, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue. Oh, I quite like that one too. I did print on the back because I wasn't quite sure which one I wanted to use, so I printed on the back like that. Little bit of glue. And there. Right, let's pop that. That's my little mark there. Oops. There we go. I think that's, is that level? Does that look level? There we go. So we've got a little pocket there. And then we take this one, a little bit of glue around the edge. Pop that down, that's the mark there. Oh, I do like the way this is coming out. This is sort of how I thought it would look, which is good. Which is good. And like I said, you can use it as a little separate sort of ephemera folio folder, or pop it through full of little full goodies to give to one of your friends, or pop it in for some happy mail. There we go, look at that, that's fab. I do like that. Oh gosh, don't do that, don't do that. God, do I need to add a bit more glue? Or is that okay? It's okay, that's good. Will it fold up? That will fold. Look at that. Oh, perfect. A little bits at the back. Oh, that's come out. Do I need a bit more glue? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right. That's lovely. Now, shall I add? I've got these lovely long little tags, which are just beautiful. Just wondering whether I could hang one on there. That's too long. Don't think so, is it? I think I will chop another little piece of this off. Let's make a hole in it. Let's pop a little little eyelet in here. Like that. Chop that off. Go. Oopsie daisy. Let's put that this way round. There we go. Fabulous. Do you think we could stick that up there? I don't think that's going to be too long, is it? No, that's going to be perfect. A little bit of glue gun along this top one. But you could actually sew around the whole thing. Maybe I should have sewn around the whole thing. It would probably have kept these pockets on a little bit better, wouldn't it? But that's okay. That's good. That's good. Oh, lovely. Okay, guys, look at that. I'm not going to put anything on the front because I'm going to keep going with my journal over the next couple of weeks, I think. And just add little bits and pieces as we go. Let's pop this in here. Oops. So we've got a little tag. If I can get that through in there. Do have another one here. I have some more. I've got lots of lovely, lovely embellishments here. Oh, look, should we have this little scarecrow-y boy on there? Let's just pop you on there, look. So these can just hang down. Oh, this was our Friday freebie. So don't forget, pop along and print that off. Oh, I could go in there. No, actually, I think I will probably pop it in this one. Like that. Where's our little... Let's pop these on, shall we? These can go through here. That one goes in there. Great place to keep all your lovely little embellishments, isn't it? Pop that through there. Oh, love it. Right, what have we got? I've got another Friday freebie in here. These are some of my little journal cards. I think that might be too big. That can go in there. Fabulous. We've got some of Stephanie's lovely postcards. That can go in there. Look at that lovely bicycle. We've got her lovely leaves. They will go in there. Absolutely perfect. I think we have another Friday freebie. This is why we did the Friday freebies, because they all work so well together. And then these just fit in there. Look at that. They're just fabulous. Look at that. As a little folio, I think that's beautiful. That just folds up. I might have to actually take these out. Take them out and put them back in again. Right, so now we need to pop that in. I don't know, maybe not. And just glue that. Let's take some tacky glue. I'm going to pop some tacky glue on here. This is why I wanted this dry first, so it didn't sort of scoot around. So pop a nice big blob of glue along here. Like that. Make sure we've got that right in there. Push that down. What do you think? Scoot that in. Ooh, I think I've got a nice blob of glue in there, definitely. Okay. So that's one side. And what we need to do, I'm going to turn it around this way because it's going to be easier for me to pop the glue on. Oh, is that coming off? Gosh. Quickly, let's just stick some glue on here. Pop some glue on. Pop that in, hang on to it. Oops, where's the end? Probably been easier if I'd taken everything out, definitely. What we want to do is just squish that down. Squash it down nice and hard. Pop the lid on here. Pop that in. Let's open it up. Make sure we don't glue everything together. Open this side up. Look at that. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. Oops, this side. This one wasn't stuck too well, did it? And then that is, it's not too thick in there either, is it? Love it. So there we go, guys. This is our lovely collab. I need to leave that to dry before I start fiddling with it. So there we go. That is my collaboration little, you know, embellishment bitties, folio thingamajig, whatever you would like to call it. But it can go into your journals or you can have it separately. So, but I'm just loving it, popped in there. And this is a great way to add a page to your journals anyway. So I love it. So we've got little dingly danglies. We've got all our lovely little bits and pieces in there. Little danglies down there and a lovely little pockets. So we've got 3 beautiful pockets on there. Got some more lovely leaves from the Friday freebie. So don't forget, all these little bits you can pick up from yesterday's Friday freebie, and I'll pop a link down below as well. So there we go, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Big thank you to My Porch Prints for the collaboration and letting me take part in it. So please do go back and look at everybody else's, and don't forget Rach and Bella tomorrow. So there we go, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.